It all. And Brad Gilbert, I'm Chris McKendry. Novak, welcome to our set where it only rains on Brad.
It only rains. It's just raining on me. You want the umbrella?
It looks great. Feels like a Wimbledon a little bit.
But not much of a gentleman, huh?
Yeah, well, no, I know BG. He's a gentleman.
We know.
He's good.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What a strange trip this has been to the semifinals for you.
It's strange, a different Grand Slam. I never had a Grand Slam where I've had 3 retirements up to semifinals, but you know, I got to take it, I guess. You know, from my side, I try to raise the level of performance as tournament progressed. I worked very hard on the practice courts. I didn't feel that great prior to the tournament, and first round up and down, and some physical issues, but managed to overcome that. And those extra 2, 3, 4 days really served me well. And I thought, as far as the 2 sets tonight, I thought that was the best tennis I've played in this year's US Open. So it came at the right time, and I just hope that I'll continue going at the same path.
You guys obviously played a lot of tennis. You win so many matches. So usually by this stage in the season, we're talking about, you know, how are you feeling physically? Do you have enough energy to win another Grand Slam title? So having not played that much tennis so far, is that a good thing, or is it more about knowing where your game's at when you come up against the very best players in the world on championship weekend?
Well, it just really depends. Of course, each player is different, and I've played so many matches this year that I honestly, at this stage this year before US Open, was actually wishing to have a little bit more time off, and universe granted me with that, you know, and I'm very grateful that I had a bit of the time to recover. My body was aching before, and I really needed it. And so I reached the semifinals, and now feeling fresh, feeling healthy, and playing better and better. And you know, so I see only positives.
2 shots look like to me they were a lot better than they've been in the tournament. Your return to serve and your running forehand. Did you sense right away that those shots were coming around? And even though you played a couple of sets, how much practice, you know, were you able to work on things to make them happen?
Well, I think I'm one of the players that is, you know, that gets better as the tournament progresses. I'm a match kind of player, you know, and I like to work on specifics on the practice session, but it's completely different mindset when you're on the court. When you're facing a break point, when it's 30-all, when you have a second serve, you have an opportunity to attack. You know, those are kind of those kind of subtle moments when you really need to step it up. And I guess the experience of playing so many times on a big stage has helped, you know, me to really be able to deliver my A game when it's most needed.
It is such a fantastic crowd out here to see you, and your success the past 2 years. 3 out of 4 Grand Slams a year ago, and you're eyeing the same thing this year. How much of a focus is that for you?
I heard half of your question, but
3 of the 4 you won last year, and you're eyeing 3 of 4 again.
Yes, well, I'm hoping, you know, that's going to happen again. You know, Grand Slams throughout the history of our sport have been the most prestigious events, and you know, I'm obviously not taking anything for granted. You know, I know that as a top player, you're always expected to reach final stage of a tournament. I have most expectations for myself, but in the end of the day, I'm trying to take every moment with a lot of appreciation, and you know, Grand Slams is where you want to perform your best, and I put myself in a position to be 2 matches away from the title, and once more, I'm really hoping to keep going, you know, that upwards kind of direction with my game, with my level. I'm gonna have now, you know, 2 days again before the semifinals, and time to work and recover and get ready.
Tell me about that greeting line. What do we have to do to get in that greeting line? You finished the match, you got the nice little greeting section there.
Do you play better when you have friends like that come to watch you play? Do they inspire you?
There is some truth to that, certainly. I mean, I was really honored to have Ben Stiller and Hugh Jackman with their better halves, obviously tonight, and you know, it's such a great sport. You know, you get to play in the biggest cities in the world, get to meet wonderful people, successful people like them. You can learn so much from them, and they're great guys, and they made a lot of success in their own industries, and it's always something you can relate,
Sure.
you know, to that psychologically. So we try to talk about that. It's great to have them see me perform, and you know, we build this relationship, and New York for that is amazing. You know, I love that kind of stage.
Novak, can I take you back? Take a look here. I want to go back about 11 years for you and Gail Monfils. Take a look, 2005 U.S.
You
Open.
remember this match?
Oh, I remember it very well. Oh my God.
It was like a Titanic fifth set.
Yeah, I struggled a lot with the breathing, with everything. I had a lot of issues, and yeah. we grew up playing in the junior circuit. We played a couple of times together. I remember one of the most interesting matches we played against each other was Bergamo, Italy, futures, indoor clay.
Indoor clay futures.
We both qualified. We played last 16, 3 sets, 3 hours. We were the last ones to stay in the club. I remember we were the only ones in the locker room, and we had a nice chat under the shower. No more details than that. We're just friends, but you know, it was fun times, and you know, to go back that many years with Gael and to actually see where we came, you know, a long way to play semifinals of one of the biggest tournaments in the world is great.
Did you win that match? And how many points did you play for in that match?
I lost that match. You know,
did.
He was much better in the junior days, and you know, he was always so strong. One of the best athletes that I know. Very charismatic guy. He's probably one of the very few guys I would pay a ticket to watch tennis match. You know, he's an amazing athlete. He moves around the court very well. He seems very focused. He hasn't dropped the set here, so it's going to be a tough match.
Novak, congratulations. Cheer him out, everybody. Best of luck in the semifinals.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the time. Thanks for coming out in the rain.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Novak Djokovic, everybody.
It's raining on me.
Follow